Good morning, folks. It is James Spiro from CTech here. It is early in the morning in Israel. It has been all quiet on the Western Front over here because in Iran, we've just found out that President Trump ordered the military strikes of three nuclear facilities. So, big morning here, and I'm going to round up for you here what we have going on. Just a few moments ago, in the middle of the night, the United States conducted airstrikes on three nuclear facilities in Iran: Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan, confirmed by President Donald Trump just moments ago on a television address. Um, People here in Israel have been delighted with the news that backup has come up in the form of strikes from the US after more than a week of back and forth between Iran and Israel. Um, the responses have been pretty positive here. Obviously, there are concerns in America that this is going to lead to wider escalation and more conflict in the region. Um, Let me see what I have for you here right now. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called the US strikes, said they will change history. Um, President Donald Trump thanked Netanyahu, he thanked Israel, he thanked the IDF for the tremendous ways that the US Army and the Israeli Army worked together in this mission. And Donald Trump has promised far more strikes if Iran does not seek peace in the upcoming moments ahead. So he confirmed that the strikes today for the US were the most difficult militarily, and so he said any future strikes will be much easier to do right now or going forward. So he's urging peace, and he's expressing peace through strength. However, the Iranian Fars news agency is showing videos of the Fordow complex portraying everything as being normal. So Iranian media is not showing what has actually been happening. Um, there are also comments saying that any Iranian military action will be met with much larger firepower than was seen tonight. So they are approaching this as an opportunity to go much beyond what they've already been conducting here in Israel. That's been keeping us awake all night. Um, what else is there? Truth Social, Donald Trump's social media platform, was temporarily down. We're not sure if it was a hack or anything else, but it came up moments later with just a large American flag. It's the same thing that Donald Trump did when he killed Soleimani a few years ago in his first term. He just posted a big old picture of the American flag, um, conveying once again peace through strength and the strength of the American military. Um, and we have just things going on. It's been a historic morning here in Israel and indeed for the Middle East and for the world. Um, a few days ago, Iran said that there'd be a night that would be remembered for centuries. I don't think um, this is what Iran was thinking when it was saying that, because people will certainly be thinking about this day and this moment and what it means for the United States, what it means for Israel, what it means for their relationship, what it means for the Middle East, and indeed the wider world. Pakistan a few days ago nominated Donald Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize for his work in de-escalation between the conflict between Pakistan and India, which seems like 100 years ago, but was only a few weeks ago. We'll see what happens with this action, with these actions going forward. Of course, much of the MAGA base is unhappy with it. He was promised to be the no war president, no escalation of wars, no new wars. Many people are seeing this as the start or the entrance into a war for America, but time will tell to see how Iran responds, how Israel continues to defend itself, um, and we will see how it goes from here. Um, as Donald Trump said earlier in his first address just a few hours ago, there is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now is the time for peace. Don't we all want to hear that, people? So that would be what we would all want to see by now. We're staying up all over the night. Um, Israel, I think, had its first quiet night last night in about a week. We didn't have any sirens, we didn't have any missiles at us, but I will double check that as the morning goes on. Once again, thank you so much for checking in. Sorry for the location where I am today. As I've said in previous videos, I am hopping around all over the country trying to get to different safe locations as we go. I'm moving again today, which explains why I'm doing this video so early in the morning. And hopefully I'll do another video later on today. If not, you'll catch me tomorrow with, I'm sure, far more news about what's next from what we've just seen. Big news here in Israel, the Middle East, and the world because of because of America's involvement in the ongoing conflict between Israel and Iran. Some say it's an escalation, some say it's a de-escalation, some say it's entering war, some say it's preventing a war. We don't yet know what's going on, but you can find us here on CTech reporting the news as it goes, and I will do the best I can to stay up to date. Thank you very much. Stay safe.